Hi everyone, I'm Lee Haozhen from Group 16. Today I'm going to talk about bribery in Malaysia. First, what is bribery? Bribery is the act of offering, giving, receiving, or soliciting something of value to influence the action of an official or other person in charge. In Malaysia, bribery is a serious offense that undermines the integrity of our institutions and erodes public trust. Bribery often occurs when individuals seek to gain an unfair advantage or to bypass rules and regulations. It can happen in various contexts, including business transactions, government services, and even academic setting. Bribery undermines the principle of fairness and equality, leading to a culture of dishonesty and inequality. It can also hinder economic development by discouraging investment and innovation. Moreover, those caught engaging in bribery can face severe legal penalties, including fines and imprisonment. The primary legislation which governs the bribery and corruption in Malaysia is the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission Act 29, which was enacted to provide for the establishment of the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission. To make further and better provisions for the prevention of corruption and for matters necessary thereto and connected therewith. The MSCC Act is a substitution of Anti-Corruption Act 1997 that has been repealed. It is designated to promote integrity and accountability of public and private sector administration and to educate public authorities, public officials, and members of the public about corruption and its detrimental effects. The general offense of bribery under the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission Act are as follows: money, donation, gift, loan, fee, reward, valuable security, property, or interest in property being property of any description, whether movable or immovable. Financial benefits or any similar advantage. Any office, dignity, employment, contract of employment or services, an agreement to give employment or render services in any capacity, any payment, release, discharge, or liquidation of any loan, obligation, or other liabilities, whether in whole or in part, any valuable consideration of any kind, any discount, commission, rebate, bonus, deduction or percentage, any forbearance to demand any money or money's worth or valuable thing, any other service or favor of any description, including protection from any penalty or disability incurred or apprehended, or from any action or proceedings of a disciplinary, civil, or criminal nature, whether or not already instituted, and including the exercise or the forbearance from the exercise of any right or any official power or duty, and any offer, undertaking or promise, whether conditional or unconditional, of any gratification within the meaning of any of the preceding paragraph A to F. Section 16. Accepting gratification by any person who corruptly solicits or agrees to receive for himself or any other person and corruptly give promises or offer to any person whether for the benefits of that person or other person. Section 17. Giving or accepting gratification by agent as an inducement or a reward for doing any act in relation to his principal's affair or business, or for showing favor or disfavor in relation to his principal's affairs or business. Section 18. Intending to deceive principal by agent by using any receipt, account, or document in respect of which the principal is interested and which he has reason to believe contains any false or erroneous statement or defective in any material particular and is intended to mislead the principal. Section 20. A person who with intent to obtain from any public body a contract for performing any work or offers any gratification to any person who has made and tender for the contract as an inducement, or a person who solicits or accepts any gratification as an inducement for his withdrawing a tender made by him for such contract. The penalties are clearly stipulated under Section 24 of the same Act, whereby any person who commits an offence under Section 16, 17, 20, 21, 22, and 23 shall on conviction be liable to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 20 years and a fine of not less than 5 times the sum or value of the gratification, where such gratification is capable of being valued or is of a pecuniary nature, or Rm 10,000, whichever is higher. Besides, any person who commits an offence under Section 18 shall on conviction be liable to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 20 years and a fine of not less than 5 times the sum or value of the false or erroneous or defective material particular, where such false or erroneous or defective material particular is capable of being valued or of a pecuniary nature, or Rm 10,000, whichever is higher. For the bribery offences which govern the public servant under the penal codes, the penalties include imprisonment for a term which may extend to 3 years, or with fine, or both, as envisaged under Section 161 of the Penal Code. There is a few examples which will be stated in this video. First, the One Malaysia Development Berhad scandal, 1MDB scandal, has been described as one of the world's greatest financial scandals, and declared by the United States Department of Justice as the largest kleptocracy case to date in 2016. In the case of Datuk Sri Muhammad Najib bin Abdul Razak and public prosecutor, whereby Najib was charged under Section 23(1) of the MSCC Act for using his position as the former Prime Minister and Finance Minister for gratification to himself of a sum of RM42 million by taking part in the decision of the Malaysian government to guarantee a RM4 billion loan from the country's pension fund to a newly incorporated private limited company, SRC, in which Najib had interest. He was then convicted and sentenced to 12-year jail and RM210 million fine in default of 5-year jail for the said charge. Next, Muar MP Syed Shadid Syed Abdul Rahman was today found guilty of corruption over the misappropriation of funds belonging to Angkatan Bersatu Anak Muda, Amarda, the youth wing of Parti Pribumi Bersatu Malaysia, where he had served as its chief 3 years ago. He was sentenced to 7 years jail, 2 strokes of the cane, and fined RM10 million. Hi teacher, are you looking for me?
Yes, Akal, I have something to ask. I told you to study, right? Why you still fail your exam? Why? Tell me. Where you do your best?
Yeah, but I try my best already, teacher.
I didn't see any effort. Why you didn't study? Why you didn't try your best?
Teacher, help me. Teacher, this is for you.
No. No. No, cannot. I will still mark you fail. Please go out, thank you.
Hello, Akka. Can you come? I think you left something here.
Yes, boss.
I think you left something here.
This is just a gift for you. Please help me to be the manager.
And you are fired. Please go home now.
Hi, good morning, sir.
Good morning. You can start now. Oh, you didn't fasten your seatbelt?
Sorry, sir.
Okay, you can go back home now.
No, sir.
what you're trying to do is for you. Cannot. Can you give me? Cannot pass. Cannot. How about 4,000? Cannot. Go back home now. I don't want this.